Hi there, so today I received a package from Hobonichi. I'm going to open it up, talk about my new planner and paint. Hey, so it's been a while since I've posted on here, but over the last couple of years I've really gotten more into journaling and different types of diary keeping, so I've decided to get myself a new planner. My previous planner wasn't really working, so I went digital for a while, and while I never missed any appointments, I felt like there was a constant kind of, my iPhone would just tell me there's things to be done for the day. I remember one time I had a day where I had like 3 important tasks, like a doctor's appointment, a shift at work, and then a social event. And like my iPhone kept being like, oh, here's your next event, here's your next event. So I was just running around kind of blindly following my phone. So I decided to get a new planner to help with that. But I also wanted to have daily pages and weekly pages because I wanted to be able to paint every day. And I wanted to try a different approach compared to how I normally make. So let's get into it. Alright, so I've gotten 2 items. I got a Hobonichi Cousin Avec for 2024, specifically the July to December, and I've got a pencil board. So I kind of assume if you're watching this video, you're more likely a Hobonichi fan, but if you're not, Hobonichis are a Japanese planner series made with mulberry paper, so you have very thin pages. And they've also got a really exciting layout. And because the paper's so thin, having a pencil board really allows you to stop creating transference. And I've used Hobonichi pencil boards before, and I really like them. I feel like they're a good addition. So let's get into it. So this is by Keiko Shibata, and it's their tulips design. I just really liked it. There was some really cool cases with this sort of art style on there, which maybe is a little less typical if you know me in real life, but the vibe was just cute, and that was enough for me. It's interesting, I find myself becoming more minimalist, but also desiring more colorful things at the same time. Here it is, after months and months and years of looking at Hobonichi online. It's kind of cool to see a cousin specifically kind of within reach. It's only half the size, but it's still quite thick. So the reason why I wanted this is I wanted the monthly section so I could kind of plan my months, but also like habit track. And then there's the weekly section, which I want to use to plan my weeks. But what I really appreciate is that there's daily pages as well. I've found that often you can get either weekly, like a week to a spread, but not a daily page. And I don't know, part of me always wanted to have daily pages, but I had several other journals going on, and I felt like a daily page of information would be a bit pointless or a bit useless. So I was really thinking about like kind of what I wanted to do with it. So one of the main reasons I got this was for the daily pages. Now, rather than writing entries, I really want to do some paintings, maybe even just for a month within the pages here. Typically, my art practice starts from sketch to sketch to sketch to sketch to sketch to final painting, maybe some test paintings in the middle. But as a result, my art process is very structured and moves across in a very methodical way. I end up feeling very happy with the painting, but there's very rarely room for freedom. So my plan with these is to create paintings each day, at least for a month, and see how I feel about kind of reworking my practice. I think some of these ideas could end up, developing into final paintings, or themselves be just directly copied onto canvas. I think the idea of painting more than designing a painting could be quite interesting. So So just for a quick recap on my Hobonichi cousin, my goals for this are to use the monthly pages to plan out my months, as well as track habits such as movement, stretching, and other goals of mine. Then I want to use the weekly pages to better plan my weeks ahead. I'm about to start another job and I'm going traveling soon, so having all this kind of written down on paper I think will be better to help me retain all that information. And then I want to use the daily pages for creating art. I'm just going to go ahead and start filling out my plan for the week. So there we go. All right, so I just thought I'd give you a quick little flip through of some of the pages I filled in as a little thank you for watching. So first up, we obviously have the monthly where I'm tracking 2 habits, specifically stretching and movement. Then in the weekly, just starting to slowly put things in. One of my jobs has very flexible shifts, so obviously doing it in pen, if the shifts are cancelled, doesn't really vibe for me. And then, here we go, the first. So this one was done for yesterday, and then I might go through and backfill these different ones kind of later, but this is what I've started for today and where we're at. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll keep doing update videos for this, not daily. I'll try to be mindful of people's feeds and not post too much. But yeah, I'll just give kind of periodic updates to this, as well as some tours of some sketchbooks that I filled up, as well as some processes of making paintings and stuff like that. So I'm going to keep sharing my art practice and also keep sharing my Hobonichi cousin. Thanks for watching. Bye.